So this is my bio armor Kinetic Melee tank. She used to be willpower, but I recently decided to try bio armor because I was having some issues with willpower. Here's the enhancements. Nothing really special going on. I will say, I know Kinetic Melee is not considered a great set, but I have discovered that you've got a lot of opportunities to put these chance for recharge procs, like Quick Strike, Burst, Repulsing Torrent, the additional recharge plus Hasten, and then whatever, other recharge bonuses that I have with my IO sets, means that these long cooldown powers, especially Parasitic Aura, they recharge pretty quickly. Power Siphon is almost perma. The Burst and Repulsing Torrent, the two AoE attacks that I have, they're like a complete attack chain just by themselves. And we are here in a lovely sewer. But, so on the menu, there are just some 54, level 54 nerds, everyone's favorite punching bag. I don't know, I'm holding on to the willpower version of this tank. Miss Ultimate has always been Kinetic Melee and willpower, and I'm holding on to that build, although I stripped pretty much all the enhancements off of it, because I may want to return to it at some point if I just decide that I don't really like bio armor. But again, just some of the holes that willpower has are just frustrating. It's a good set. Like, I've always felt like willpower is what Free Generation should have been. It's a pretty easy set. It doesn't require a lot to just work. It's just when you get up, to the higher levels, and I guess, the Homecoming team has been revamping a lot of these enemy groups, and like the Council are way more annoying than they ever were, where I used to be able to play my willpower tank against Council like no problem, and then I came back after kind of a long hiatus, and suddenly the Council were like clapping her cheeks. And that wasn't fun. So then I just decided to remake the character as bio armor, because that's a set that I had not really explored. And it's taken me a while because it's got a lot going on, and just looking at the powers, when you're making your character, it's not really, at least it wasn't clear to me how it's supposed to work. But I guess it's just kind of like a mix of resistance and debuffs and regeneration and absorb. It's much more active than willpower was. With willpower, you basically just have your tier 9, if you get into like an oh shit situation. And that's okay. I kind of liked having a defensive set that required no effort on my part to make it work. But, take willpower into a map full of carnies or Malta, and you're gonna have a bad time. See, like, because I'm still new to bio armor, like, I don't even remember all the things that this does. The DNA siphon. So I don't know if I should be using it preemptively or just reactively, like when my health gets low. Yeah, I guess I should learn a power set a little better before I make a video on it. Like, hey guys, check out my build. I don't know how it works. And you can see I only have the first 3 single target attacks. I would, if you're thinking about going with Kinetic Melee, I would urge against taking Concentrated Strike, which sucks because that's your tier, you know, that's your last power. It's supposed to be your big fun, you know, knockout blow, and it does good damage. Animation sucks. What I have found is just that because you've got this gimmick with siphon power, that animation really works against you because you're trying to get as many attacks in as possible to keep your buff up, and it's just shitty when you're going through the concentrated strike animation and you're just watching those buffs fall off while you're going through that long animation. So without concentrated strike, the way that I use siphon power is, you know, just using the fast single target attacks to ramp up the buffs, and then drop a burst, and just, you know, kind of cycle through that over and over. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably heresy. I'm not completely sold on bioarmor. It's a little convoluted, I think. And it's not bad, like the set works. I think, you know, it's sort of famously, it's a really good set. But it's just kind of convoluted in how the powers are set up with, you know, the toggles that change your mode, and the effects of your powers change depending on what mode you're in. And, you know, I'm in my 40s. I'm losing brain cells every day. I just don't have the mental bandwidth to remember what everything does. I think that's kind of why I like dark armor so much, is that once you fix your endurance issues, you know, the toggles just do the work, and I've got one oh shit power in Dark Regeneration to get me out of whatever trouble I've gotten myself into. And Dark Armor also has a lot of skippable powers. I don't think I have skipped any power on bioarmor. They all kind of feel like you have to have them for the set to work. With Dark Armor, you can skip a Cloak of Fear and Oppressive, whatever it is, Oppressive Gloom, something like that. See how long that took? That's the loss of brain cells. It took me that long to find the brain cell that knew what that power was. Time and age have ravaged my mind, and alcohol. I will say, I think I like it a little better than radiation armor, which is also heresy. But that's what we do in this house. We cuss and we do heresy. Yeah, you came here for bio armor, but what you got was just me talking about dark armor, willpower, like X's that I can't get over. But that's how we roll in Davenport. I'm not in Davenport. That's just a Red Letter Media reference. If you know, you know. I don't know, is there even a tank build where like your health bar just never moves? I don't think there is. Maybe I'm looking for something that doesn't exist. The tank build that I want, it only exists on Unsolved Mysteries. And I was chatting with a friend about this the other day, that with the changes that they've made to like the council, there's not a lot in the way of villain groups at level 50 that, you know, can't just be steamrolled if you are not just an absolutely roided out, you know, IO build. It kind of feels like the difficulty curve is pushing you to be that way. Now, yeah, I guess you can, you know, you can keep your difficulty level lower. But I don't know about anyone else, but, you know, by the time I have reached level 50 and I've, you know, got incarnate stuff unlocked and I've got some IO sets, like, I want to be able to fight more than just a few enemies at a time. You didn't really come here to hear about bio armor, Kinetic Melee, right? Just rambling, incoherent thought diarrhea. Come on. This is exhausting. I'm really selling this, aren't I? Come on and try Kinetic Melee. You too can spend all your time in the sewers. Oh, you asshole. How dare you? Let me see, these guys just take so long. Especially when you've only got like a few single target attacks that just chip away at their health. Oh, more assholes. I didn't know this was an asshole party. And then if you're like me, you get, you know, kind of tunnel vision. And you forget to activate, you know, your things like power siphon, whatever. If I stayed more on top of that, it would probably go a little faster. I am working on my next character. It's a Marine Affinity Storm Blast Defender. She's almost done, like 43, I think. That'll probably be the next one that I do, because I haven't seen like a ton of stuff regarding Marine Affinity, and it's a really interesting set. So hopefully that'll be ready soon. And that's it. Thanks for watching.